morning, Badasses. Coach Joe from Summit Endurance Academy. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about uphill skiing or skinning or whatever the hell it is you want to call it. It is not just walking with skis on. It's not. So we want to really focus on technique in this, and I've loaded a couple of videos in the description below. One of which is a little technique video that I put together. Another is just a straight up video of some World Cup dudes crushing it. So a couple things that I've been thinking about and talking a lot about in the clinics that we run. And so we do workouts on the ground weekly in the fall at the very least here in Breck and Summit County. If you're around, come check them out. And basically, we want to think about a lot of the things that a lot of the reasons that we move in different ways are because either we learned to Nordic ski at some point, and so we're trying to have these really violent push-offs while we're skinning, and that's great if you have glide. If you don't have glide, that really violent push-off is just a huge waste of energy. And the second thing is actually kind of the opposite of that. Is if you're marching, and you'll see in the little video below what I mean by that. If you're marching, then you end up never being able to have glide. Okay, so kind of on opposite sides of the spectrum, trying to have way too much glide and ignoring glide altogether. And there's a lot of reasons for why we think about technique the way that we do. I mean, and one of them is how do we go faster? You know, how can we have pretty much the same technique, very similar technique when we're training slowly or easily, and when we're racing. And so one of the reasons is so how do we scale this movement? How do we go from it being easy to being fast? And when we scale, especially the march, we can really only, without being incredibly inefficient, we can only scale by length of time. And so like, you know, if you try to march really fast, you just end up moving up and down a lot, and that doesn't work very well. So in order to go really fast, you end up having to, with the march, you end up having to stride. You need a longer stride length, and that doesn't work very well. You know, you try to go a whole lot faster there, and you just run out of leg length. You know, especially if you're not a tall person. So what we really want to do is focus on kind of the keys that I talk about in the little video below, which is body position. Really thinking about smooth push-offs, thinking about not our weight not going up and down. And if we practice this a lot now, in the fall, it'll be pretty surprising how good you feel once you get on snow, and you'll have had more practice, and you'll be fitter and faster once you get on snow. And more importantly, then once you get on snow, you aren't unlearning bad habits. And we want to have good habits so that we can be fast when we're not thinking about it. Please subscribe down below to this YouTube channel, and go to summitenduranceacademy.com/events to see where we are this week, and whether or not you can come hang out with us and learn a little. Thanks. Have a good day.